So actually the logic will be mostly similar, like how the decisions will be made. It's just that we'll have single bird this time. So let's define a method first. Run with AI, let's say. Let's do one thing. It will also take config as a parameter. So we'll have similar configuration here, and or we'll call it config file, and then we'll create the config similar to what we have in this trainer. So let's copy this, let's put it here. Okay, so now we have config, let's import it. Then we'll load our file, the model that we have saved. So let's say copy this here, and this time we'll load it into read mode. Let's say best genome file. Okay, and then we'll load the best genome using pickle, and then let's make it play. So let's say play, and we'll pass the best genome. Okay, let's create this play method. Let's create it better. Def play, and it will take genome and config. So here let's pass the config as well. So here also we'll have a similar thing that we did in the trainer, but only thing is here we'll have just one instances. So let's say bird, let's create the initial pipe. So the pipes will be multiple in this case as well, so we'll have the pipe array. Now let's create the window, and the clock. Okay, let's again define the run. While run, what we'll do is we'll tick the clock. Let's say again 30 fps. Let's capture the quit event, and we'll have the similar logic that we had earlier for the pipe, like calculating the pipe index. So let's pull it from here. Okay, and this time we just have single bird, and then we'll have this deciding factor, and net also will have just one because we have just one bird. Okay, bird will jump, and in each tick the bird will move. Okay, now let's add the add pipe logic. we'll use actually take this. Okay, so here we don't have these things defined, so let's define it. Let's say score is 0, and here we don't need to check actually all the birds because we have just one bird. Okay, fitness and all will have just one, and actually no need to pop it. If it collide means we'll just make that run false. Let's format it. This time we don't need fitness, we don't need highest score, we don't need this fitness. Let's skip this part. So if we have like score 20 means we'll think like it has played well. So we have pretty much everything now, and we'll go with the draw. So once all these are done, so same way we have called the draw method here, we'll call it. So let's go to the watcher. Once all these calculations are done, let's call the draw method. Okay, so here we have just one bird, so we'll pass it as an array. Let's say pipes we have multiple, that's fine. Base anyway we have one. Let's say highest score will pass 0, generation also 0, we don't need this. Let's add one more field, let's say from watcher, so it will decide like if it is from watcher then don't need to render these things like highest score, generation, those things. So here we'll add one more flag from watcher, and let's say initialize it with false. Now what we'll do here is, let's move this up. What we'll do here is, if not from watcher, then only we'll render these things. Okay, so now have everything set up. Let's go to main, and what we'll do here is, see here we are running only the trainer, so we'll create some menu. Let's say print, enter your choice. Okay, print 1 to train, 2 to eval, and let's say input. Let's move this here, enter your choice, let's call it select menu, select from below options. Okay, now here we'll see if choice is 1, then we'll run the training. If choice is 2, we'll run this watcher. So we have this method here, run with AI. So let's call this one. So from this we'll call this run with AI, and here also we'll pass the config path. Now let's run it and try. Let's give 2. Let's see if it work 2. So it is working fine, but we see the score is not running. Actually it is running and then resetting it. Let's see what is going wrong. So we'll go to run with AI, and if you see here, we are increasing a score here and defining it here. So the thing is, it is defined in loop, means every time it is getting reset. So let's move it outside. Let's put it here. Now let's try. So now the score is increasing. Yeah, it's working fine. Let's see if our AI can score 20. So I think it did not have the velocity or the capacity to reach this point. Let's try again. Okay, seems like the height is the random height is causing issue. It is not able to make it, though it is trying to keep flying. So what we'll do is we'll tweak the height a bit. So we'll open pipe. Let's make it 150, 150, and then we'll try. So it will reduce the randomness. So it has crossed 18, 19, and 20. So it is able to score beyond 20. So it has trained and it is playing well. So with this, the main logical part is completed.